yesterday, part of the brouhaha that started on Sunday was Miami Dolphins receiver Tyreek Hill getting pulled over on his way to the game.
Yeah.
In his $1 million McLaren, by the way. Oh, it's
black.
A beautiful car.
Beautiful.
That is a stunning car.
Yeah. Interior is black as well. It's just great.
It is.
That is awesome.
That's a supercar.
That's a supercar.
And the subsequent handcuffing, detaining, throwing him on the ground at one point, and a lot of people have opinions, Gatos.
Yeah, I don't like anything that I've seen from the cops or from Tyreek Hill.
I think there's blame to go around. I can certainly argue that.
Tyreek Hill has got a rap sheet a mile long, kicked a pregnant woman.
Objection. Inadmissible.
No, please.
It has nothing to do with this traffic
I know, but
stop.
He's not a good guy.
Has nothing to do with this traffic
You're
stop.
absolutely right, but I'm just pointing out the facts, which you like. He's not a good human being. He's choked girls.
But that doesn't mean he's guilty of everything because of what he did in the past.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I totally
good. As long
agree.
as we can establish
But I
that.
would like to just, because some people don't know. Listen, I'm not in a court.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not in a court.
I object.
Don't you dare talk to me like that on my birthday. So that's just a little background.
Got it.
I love watching him play football.
He's a good football
player. But I know
player.
in the real world, the dude is troubled. Okay. So we watched this thing. There's
hard
body
to watch. Cam video now,
right.
As well as I call it passerby video or cell phone videos.
Right. When he got pulled over, and this was new. This is what I saw today.
Okay.
I didn't like anything this guy did.
Okay.
Nothing.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I didn't like anything that he did. I thought he was being a total ass. Which you're allowed to be.
Which, by the way, you are allowed to be.
Okay, so why don't we just go?
Nothing says you have to be nice.
Here's a little clip. Because the one thing, as soon as they knock on his window, what he said, honest, I couldn't count it. It must have been a dozen times. Don't knock on my window like that. Don't knock on my window like that. Don't knock on my window like that. And it's like, why are you mad at the cops? You're the one that got pulled over for speeding. So here's just a beginning of the series.
Why you hung it up? Don't knock on my window like that.
So it's hard to hear. Don't knock on my window like that.
Hung it up. I have to up to let you know I'm here. We can go over here and talk to you.
Just get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm gonna be late, gang. Do what you gotta do.
Keep it down.
Hold on. So let me add some context.
This is just at the very.
That's when the officer walks up.
Literally the first minute.
First 30 seconds. Yeah. He's already rolled his window down.
Right, one time.
And he handed the officer his license and registration, proof of insurance, whatever. He handed the documents.
I didn't see that.
I know that.
It doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Because
the
one cop has him in his hand and says, that's Tyreek Hill.
Okay, I didn't notice that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's already handed the documents.
And then he rolled his window up again.
He rolled, and he left it cracked a little bit.
No, he did not.
Not at first, right. He had it cracked.
No, he put it all the way back up.
He puts it all the way back up and says, I'll roll my window up while you go write a ticket.
But see, that's my point, because they asked him to roll it back down again. And, at least crack it. Because from what I saw, the cops can't see in there. There were tinted windows.
Mm-hmm.
And so, well, I think it's a safety issue for police officers. I don't know who this person is. I don't know if he has a gun in there. He's already been nasty to me. He's already been rude. He's saying, hey, I got to get going. Do what you got to do. Roll it. Don't hit my car like that. And now I'm like, okay, I'm on a little bit of an edge here. And you're not going to roll your window down at least to crack the second time so I can at least watch you? That is a safety issue for police. That's my problem with that part. But it's a safety issue for police.
Police use that all the time as an excuse. I'm concerned about officer safety. I always reply, I don't get the chance that often. I'm concerned with my safety.
Okay. But you can be fine.
You can be concerned with yours. I'll be concerned with mine.
But you're going to be much better off if you crack your window. They can see in. You can see out.
It's not a requirement.
Okay. But so we don't care about officer safety. We don't care if it's not Tyreek Hill, it's somebody else. They got a gun. I can't see into your car.
You roll the window down. The cop has a chance to go and look through the car and decide if he finds something else he doesn't like.
No, you could just go in your glove compartment and take the gun out and blow the cop away. It becomes a safety issue.
That's against the law. Agreed.
Right, but it becomes a safety issue for police. And I don't know why he's so mad at the cops.
He's getting pulled over. He doesn't want to be pulled over.
Well, then don't speed.
I speed every day. I still don't like it when I get pulled over.
Okay, but that's the consequences.
I agreed. I call it cost of doing business.
If you're going to, and by the way, if you criminally speed, they can put you in jail for that. So I'm just saying, he was a total pill at the very beginning.
A pill?
Yes. Yelling at the cops, mad at them because he's speeding.
No, because they were banging on the window of his $1 million car.
Because he wouldn't put the window down
And
until
he
they
doesn't
did that.
legally have to put the window
It is a
down.
cop safety issue right there.
That's not a law. That is something. That's officers how they want to feel. That's great. You can
I
feel
think
however
they
you
want to feel safe.
Yeah, but it's not my job to take them feel safe.
If you don't put your window down, I don't know what you're doing in there, and now I've got to take some drastic actions. Now,
and so they're going to yank everybody out of the car that doesn't put their window down?
I think most of us are smart enough to put our window down.
Well, you don't have to. By the way, law says you don't
might
have
get
to.
dragged out of the car then.
That's fine. And then you get a civil rights lawsuit and you get money. And then,
not
but the
always.
cops don't care because they don't pay for it. The city pays for it.
It doesn't always happen like that.
Yeah.
I think if you want cops to be safe and you look at this guy who's ticked off already, why don't you just roll your window down and just keep it a little cracked? Everybody is safe then. We can see into the car.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he didn't do that. He could have had a gun. I don't know why he didn't do that. It's asinine to me. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, did he deserve to get kicked later? No, he did not. He did not. And as I said at the beginning, got problems with both sides. But, man, the first minute of this thing, he's acting like a moron.
To be clear, by the way, for the civil libertarians like myself out there, you only have to crack your window on your car enough to hand your documents through. That's the law. If a cop says, I want you to roll your window all the way down, you can say no. Now, whatever happens past that, agreed. But you are not required by law to do it, period. Full stop. Don't have to.
Well,
don't have to.
If you're going to protect yourself as an officer,
That's the officer's job. It's not my job. I'm the guy he pulled over. I have my rights. I have things I can do. You do what you think you need to do. I'm going to be within my rights.
Yeah.
You're not going to violate my rights.
So you can't crack the window down. You're just going to be.
I can crack it.
He didn't crack it. He left it up.
He handed him the documents
and put the way up.
Absolutely, I can put it right back up.
Yeah, I totally disagree.
Yeah, I don't have to leave my windows down.
That's what. Then listen, that's what happened. Then if you're not going to at least listen to what a police officer has to say, you're yelling at them at the very beginning. Like that's what Tyreek Hill. That's kind of what he does.
I'm required by law.
It on what kind of human being he is.
I'm required by law to give him my driver's license, my registration, my insurance. I'm not required by law to be happy. I'm not required by law to let them search my car. I'm not required by law to be okay with it. Here's my stuff. Have a nice day.
Thanks for watching Outspoken with Bruce and Gatos. Tap to watch more from KTAR News and click the button in the middle to subscribe.